Yeah. California dreaming about you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we have another juice review for you. Yes, we're looking at the final two juices that I've received in from Liquid London e-juice. Oh, nearly getting the right way around. There we go. The address is down there, and also Liquid London. So a big thumbs up to the guys over there for sending me these for cross free for the purposes of reviewing. So today we're having a look at Mayfair Melon and also Greenwich Grape. Again, I love the design on these bottles. On these black bottles, the silhouette of London across the bottom there, as you can see. The London Bridge, the Big Eye, Big Ben, House of Parliament, and that's the Gherkin, I think, in the background. And the design is fantastic, and also the Liquid London logo on there doesn't come up so well in this camera, but it is fantastic, guys. It's got all the warnings on there, all the manufacturers, the 18 plus and everything else on there, so I don't really need to go through that much about them. So let's get started on the juices, and just let you know they are 70/30. Again, these juices are, the price of these juices is great. Nip to the website there, they have different offers on all the time. There's money off coupons and the prices are great to start with. So the first juice up we'll go on to will be Greenwich Grape. Again, I have been vaping these through the Kenzai, which was on top of the Revenger 200, or the Revenger this time. The dual coils coming out at 0.14 on there, and for the purposes of the review today, I'm going to be doing them on the VGod Elite with the VGod Elite dripper on top. Dual coils in there, they're flat wire coils, and they're coming out at 0.10. So music time. Again, the music is from KTG and the Cosmos. Enjoy the music. The link to their Facebook page is down there. Get over and get them we like as well. So music time while I get juiced up and vaped. See you soon. As you can see, guys, loads of vapor. It's a 70/30 juice, so it's not what you expect on there. Whoa, the grape coming through there is straight away hit your mouth. It's a beautiful, beautiful grape flavour that you get hitting in there. There's a slight fizziness of a soda as it's going down. It reminds me, it's very reminiscent, you get the words out right, of one of my favourite juices that I had before, so it's very reminiscent of it. I've one by Gummy Dude. But this, again, from the prices, you'd expect this to be cheap. It's not. They're premium quality flavours that's in there. On the exhale, there's a nice sweetness. I think it could be maybe a, I don't know, it could be a strawberry coming through on there, or some type of berry coming through on the exhale, which is not there in the inhale. Again, how they've layered these flavours is great. As I say, it's lovely and smooth in the throat, comes straight back out again. So what would I give Greenwich Grape? I'd give that a 9. Yeah, I'd give that a 9 out of 10. It's very much to my, very much to my favourite. Try that again, won't we? I'd give that a 9 out of 10 because it's very much to my palate. It'd be my flavour profile all day long. So guys, I'm going to go away and re-wick, and we will be back with Mayfair Melon. Okay folks, welcome back, and we're going to now at the Mayfair Melon. It's again the lovely looking bottle. Again, the bottle is looking a little bit battered, but my apologies to the guys over at Liquid London. It's because I have been using this out and about. Again, on the on the Kenzai on top of the Revenger. It's all because I like to get a feel for the juice, what it's like in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, after a cup of coffee, before a cup of coffee, before food, after food. Because to me, a lot of juices taste differently depending on what day you do them. So that's the reason why I do that. So, going to have a little bit of music time again while I get juiced up and go for a vape. See you soon.
Watching Jackie Chan flicks to get my kicks. The dark is coming on. The dark is coming. Wondering why he's got a pick on me. He's got big black boots and a big forehead that you just won't hit.
Okay, Mayfair Millennium. Well, you get a little hint with the name. Yeah, watermelon. As soon as you take it in, you start to get that little hint of the watermelon coming through. But then there's quite a big chunk and a big hit of peppermint. It reminds me of the chewing gum that you used to get. That had the little thingies in the middle, little liquid juice things in the middle, so when you broke into it you got the different flavour. You used to be able to get one that had sort of like a melon in the inside and then a mint centre. Reminds me an awful lot like that, because you get the melon as soon as it gets into your mouth for the first couple, but then that peppermint takes over. I wouldn't be the biggest peppermint or watermelon fan in the world. The peppermint in this, just to me, takes over a little bit too much. So when you're vaping it, the first couple of vapes you do get the watermelon, but if you chain vaped it like the way I just chain vaped it, then the peppermint does take over. Whereas a couple little vapes first thing in the morning, it's nice and fresh to freshen up your mouth. If you had something to eat, a couple of vapes of it again after that, freshens up your mouth. It is beautiful in that respect, but it wouldn't be an all day vape for me. That's just my personal opinion. Again, folks, remember, taste is subjective. Because of that reason only, it would have been all day vape. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Because it is a great juice. The flavours are rich, and there's no description on the bottle to what they actually are. And no real hint apart from saying it's melon, but whenever you smell it and you taste it. So again, massive a massive thumbs up to the guys over at liquidlondonejuice.com for sending me across the 5 juices for the purpose of the review. They are epic juices, guys, especially for the prices. I know I said that in the last video, I cannot stress as much. These are price wise cheap, but the liquid wise is far from being cheap. To me, it's a premium liquid and premium juices in there. No bad chemical aftertaste. In fact, the only taste I have in my mouth at the moment is the peppermint from this. It is a nice peppermint. So it just reminds me to say, if you've liked the video, give me a wee thumbs up, folks. If you give me a thumbs down, either way, drop me a wee comment below to say if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed, the subscribe button will be over here. Up here will be a link back to the first 3 juices that I reviewed for the Liquid London, so go over there and get over to the website, guys, and give them a wee check out. Just means me to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you've been watching this. Take care now. Bye.
California dream.